legit don't know what Microsoft is thinking, because this keeps happening, and it's funny because I see people say, hey, they really want this game or these games or whatever the case may be, but the problem is you always have this subsect of fanboys on the Xbox side that literally will downplay it, right? Like I brought up, why doesn't Xbox have this particular game? And somebody told me, well, you could just, pay for dev mode and this and that and the other. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, Xbox fans should 100% not have to walk through, hoops and things like that, to be completely honest. We should be able to, do what we want, play the games how we want, and things like that. So, this is really, really interesting stuff to me. And, again, when we look at this, I think a lot of people are going to have different things to say, so I'm excited to talk about it. What's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here with Crap Gamer Reviews, back with yet another video. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I certainly appreciate it. So, as you guys may or may not know, Capcom has been releasing, these collections of games recently, and a lot of these games have been skipping Xbox. In fact, almost all of them. So Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is skipping Xbox. Capcom has just announced the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, a follow-up to the first Fighting Collection, which launched in 2022 with 10 arcade classics. That one came to Xbox, but this one isn't for some reason. Due to the launch for PS4, Switch, and PC next year, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 includes 8 games from Capcom's illustrious back catalog, including Capcom vs. SNK, Millennium Fight 2000 Pro, Capcom vs. SNK 2002, Mark of the Millennium 2001, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, Project Justice, Power Stone, Power Stone 2, and Plasma Sword Nightmare of Bilstein. But the fact that Power Stone and Power Stone 2 are in here really is a really cool thing, and it's something that really kind of irks me, because I can understand where a lot of the Xbox fans are coming from with being upset. And you know what? Again, I hope that Microsoft can get their act together. The fact that the first collection came to Xbox really leads credence to that whole against that whole situation where people are going, it's the MT framework, because if it was 2 years ago able to come to Xbox, how come this one can't? It's really a blow to fans. So it's another crushing blow for fans. Capcom's retro fighting games, who might have been hoping to see more of these on Xbox. But with Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics also giving Xbox a miss, it's looking like this might be a depressing trend. That is, unless Microsoft can do something to sort this out. Capcom Collection 2 is set for release in 2025. Hopefully it'll get worked out and come to Xbox. So, again, like I said, this is really a weird situation, and I know that a lot of people are probably kind of trying to downplay this. Like I said, if you're on X or whatever, I tweeted about this, I was like, this is pretty ridiculous that this stuff, isn't coming to Xbox. And somebody's like, who cares, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's just so quick to say, who cares to everything, right? Who cares? Well, you know what? Like, a lot of people buy Xbox or whatever, even if, like, it's not near what PlayStation is. Millions of people have bought an Xbox, and, shouldn't they be entitled to get the third-party games that everybody else does? Why are so many third-party developers just refusing to, buy or support Xbox games? They would rather, I guess, like, there's this horrible trend. It's like Microsoft really thought they were onto something with, Game Pass, and what they really did was create this group of gamers that refuse to buy anything, and, instead of buying the games, what they do is, if you're a third-party dev and you can't get your game into Game Pass, exactly what reason would you have to support Xbox at all, right? Because nobody's going to buy it for the most part. So is it worth it to even port it? And this is a problem facing Microsoft at this moment, because when you look at this and you go, okay, well, we're starting to see a lot of these changes and things happening in the industry. Microsoft is putting their games on PlayStation and the Switch and PC, so it limits the appeal of an Xbox. And now you throw in the fact that third-party games are skipping Xbox completely. Stuff like this, bigger stuff like Wukong, stuff like Baldur's Gate 3 is not launching day and date on Xbox. You got developers talking bad about the Xbox in general. So there is a lot of problems that are facing Microsoft at the moment, and I really hope they can get their act together. But this is disappointing, to say the least. I don't understand why Microsoft is sort of letting this happen. And you know what? Again, at the end of the day, you have to say, this is crazy that, stuff like Power Stone 2, which is, a really sought after game and something that a lot of people look at as like a really cool game, and we're kind of stuck looking at this going, why is Microsoft doing what they're doing exactly? Like, I don't understand that at all. And I think a lot of people probably would maybe agree with that. I don't know if this is going to be something that Microsoft can fix. Like, some people did say it was the MT framework. I'm not really sure if that's the case. Like I said, we have clear evidence of the fact that in 2022, the first collection in this collection came to Xbox. So, again, why couldn't this one come to Xbox? It really, really hasn't made much sense to me. So, again, you have PlayStation getting third-party games for free being exclusive to PlayStation. And, obviously there's a lot of Xbox fans who are not going to be happy with that. There's going to be a lot of Xbox fans who feel kind of jilted and left out. I know I do. I feel like Microsoft doesn't really care about the Xbox community in general, especially lately. It feels really like they kind of just said, okay, well, whatever happens, happens, and, they're not going to move away with us because so many people have digital games and things like that, which is nonsense if you think about it. Like, clearly, there's a group of people, even me, with as many games as I have no issue, leaving Xbox, because in my opinion, Xbox is dropping the ball anyway, so they'll probably leave the console space at a particular point, and that's not going to be great for anybody. So, I really do hope that we kind of get some answers here. Maybe Microsoft could actually, I don't know, try communicating with fans. Like, wouldn't that be a great thing for them to do? It's great to see that, Microsoft is kind of changing things around and things like that. But again, until they actually can go out there and, prove that they can be a viable platform for third parties, because right now, like I mentioned earlier, third parties just kind of laugh at Xbox. We even hear behind the scenes that third parties are saying how irrelevant Xbox is. Now, whether all that talk is true or not, I don't know. Microsoft has a lot of money, but at the same point in time, we have to kind of look at this and go, okay, well, they have all this money, but developers have no issue skipping them. So there really has to be something going on behind the scenes. People don't look at Xbox gamers as viable options to own and buy games. So I think that's a real problem in and of itself, and hopefully that can get fixed. I would hope that would get fixed before too long, but at the end of the day, man, it's really on Microsoft to make sure that the fans got the stuff that they're looking for. And so far, man, just not happening. It's really sad to see, how far Xbox has fallen down, because let's just be honest, Xbox used to be great, it's unbelievable that this is happening. So, if you think this is messed up or whatever, let me know. Let me know what's been going on. So, I hope to see some of you guys say, hey, this is messed up. I really wish Microsoft would kind of, fix this and get something kind of going to where we get some of these games. It would just be nice, that, in my opinion, I think it would be great. But, will Microsoft ever actually give a damn about their platform? That's really kind of crazy, in my opinion. So, we'll see. Anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoy my content, which I do daily video game content, please like the video, share it out, and possibly even consider subscribing, as that helps out the channel tremendously. But I can understand Xbox fans' frustration with this stuff. I'm not going to say it's water under the bridge or whatever, or it's not a big deal, because, it snowballs into another, and it's kind of ridiculous that we pay all this money for a console and it gets skipped for whatever reason, it shouldn't be getting skipped. So, you know, that's my opinion anyway. Let me know how you feel about it. I'll link this article in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. Crap Gamer, out.